The desire to create is a breaking off with the reality, with the process of action and the active pursuing of creation and creativity. This is a concept I have been dealing with forever. Within this dichotomization, the unreality of desire is a process that mystifies and deifies the acts of creation, of pursuing an art form such as music, video production, architecture, fashion, etc. This glamorization of the pursuit pushes the reality of its attainment further and further away. This thought routine keeps you within a state of active mentation, active dreaming, instead of active pursuing and attaining. It's a self-looping, self-sabotaging behavioral pattern that I know all too well. Pursuing an artistic vision is everything but beautiful, I think. It's terrifying and vulnerable, and it requires everything honest out of you, which is why most people rely on their thoughts and dreams to fulfill this yearning of creation. But because the reality of pursuing it and failing, it's too harsh a reality. It's too much for most people to bear. This oscillating place is a burning hell. The place where you're in your head, you're thinking, you want to do, but you don't because of fear. That place is fucking terrible. And I've decided, despite, all the fear that we have and all the anxiety and all the pressure, I can't not take action on wanting to create. Okay, I'm 20-something, and I've always said I wanted to, act. I was in a short film, and that was amazing, even though I literally was dissociating the whole time because I literally couldn't fathom that one of my dreams was like actually happening. I was like, there's no way. I've spent too much time thinking and not enough time taking action, and it just like that reality really could not mesh with my bodily sensations of what reality was or is, if that makes sense. So yeah. Desire is one of the most potent feelings. It's where we can mold ourselves without restraint. And of course, most times without real action, without real follow-through. And of course, we get the good gratification of almost being what we could be. Of almost getting what we want, without having to do the actual effort. And without the consequences. Our ego's job is not to let us grow, expand, and curiously explore the boundaries of our identity and creativity. But its job is to keep us in the known. To keep us within the boundaries that keep us safe, or that it thinks will keep us safe. To defy death in some interesting way. And for this very reason of constriction, I say, fuck desire. Fuck fear, fuck all the things and mentations created by your ego, probably to keep you safe, but fuck it because it's keeping you small. Feel embarrassed. Remind your ego and yourself that you're dying. The people that you love are dying. And our collective ability to create something beyond ourselves is falling apart. It's important for everyone to live a creative life. And I don't just mean just the artist or just the fucking... No, I mean everybody. Find a way to make your life creative. By the way you greet people. By the way you walk. By the way you talk. By the way you make dinner. Breakfast, by the way you cook, by the way you run. This shit all transmutes into the fucking universe. It gives everything so much more meaning. I'm so tired of everything being commodified. Creativity, art, all that shit is a movement in life. Desire is fraudulent. That shit is a fucking repackaged PR present from the fucking CEO of Disney. I don't know. Desire is not what you should be focusing on. And we know, or I think a lot of us know, how it feels to be stuck in desire without actually, having the willpower or the energy inside to actually do. Stop fucking wasting energy on ruminating on thoughts and go do something. Do something and help the collective. Having values and ethics. I didn't know how to live. So I was like, okay, I live by living with values and ethics and principles, and then I was like, fine, these are the things that I am valuable, I'm honest, I am da-da-da. I still didn't acknowledge that they lacked meaning. I just decided this has to be the answer because everyone else is saying this is the answer. Yes, I do think I was right. Having values and ethics is a very important way on how to live your life, but the reason you should even have values and principles is because the world, after you are done with college and you are over the age of 21, you kind of are imbued in society. It strips you of meaning in such a way that it feels like you are psychically being murdered every day. And I know that sounds intense, but that is what I have seen in my own self. The more I've lived in society, the more I lack a sense of self that is capable of taking action and changing and being what I want. And that's why values are so important, because values are commitments to your life. You're making a commitment to your own life about how you will live, about how you will allow others to come into your life and how you come into the lives of others. You know, it's fucking crazy. So values are important. You will make sure you are psychically alive. The pursuing of living an ethical life is choosing your spirit. Why we see people who look psychically washed out is because they did not choose themselves, didn't align themselves with what they believed was what they believed was the best way for themselves to live. We have to be conscious of our society and its morals and lessons, and we have to be our own journeys. We have to be okay without knowing the answer, because that is the answer. The alternative is literally being psychically dead. Living someone else's reality will kill you. Choose you. Choose life. Choose humanity. Take action. Be creative and make something fucking beautiful, and goodbye.